Real E-Leezy, man, was good with y'all, man. What's happening? Clippers, Pelicans, breakdown. Let's do it. This should be a good game. It should be competitive because we know for one thing that Brooklyn. Excuse me. What am I talking about? Not Brooklyn. We know for one thing that the Clippers play well without their stars. They've learned how to lose. They've been in tough battles. They didn't battle a lot of adversity in which they overcame, three 25-point deficits this season. So they're battle tested. You know what I'm saying? But it's just a little bit more pressure because they know if they don't win, they stay home. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's going to be, back to the drawing board, long season. You feel what I'm saying? So, that's that. And then the Pelicans really is playing on house money. They were never expected to do anything this year. It was a lot of changeover, you know what I'm saying? A lot of new faces, new coach, new system, new everything on that from that aspect. Uncertainty surrounding Zion and his injuries and him being in shape. You know what I'm saying? So they really were just playing with house money. You know what I'm saying? But it shows a true testament to the type of culture that New Orleans, you know what I'm saying, exudes and represents. It goes to show you the type of coach and leadership that has been built over there, over in New Orleans, and they out here really trying to build their organization. David Griffin has done a good job with his recent draft picks, and you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Brandon Ingram for staying pat, you know what I'm saying? Because, a lot of superstars, they're like, man, I want to go somewhere else in a big market and win, and whoop. So shout out to him for just, staying 10 toes down and just continuing to play basketball, man, and being humble. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. Put your craft first, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everything else is second. Put your craft first. Like, I understand that it's a job, but at the end of the day, it's basketball. If you grew up loving to play basketball, you put your heart and your soul into it, your blood, your sweat, and your tears, man, and then you're going to live with whatever results that, you know what I'm saying, that come from that. You feel what I'm saying? So all the extra shit and the politics around everything, don't get involved in none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't take the bait on none of that shit. Just stay 10 toes down and just go focus on playing basketball and trying to win a championship. That's the only thing that should matter in all of these players' eyes. Because the paychecks is going to come along with it. The bitch is going to come along with it. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucking, the endorsement deal's going to come along with it. You know what I'm saying? The fame, the fortune, the attention, the popularity, you know what I'm saying? The reputation. All that shit comes along with the territory, bro. You feel what I'm saying? It's just like when you go back in the day, you used to go to neighborhood to neighborhood and go play basketball, you know what I'm saying, at the park or the rec center, or you play in the little local leagues, midnight leagues, or whatever, right? Once you start killing those leagues and making a name for yourself, right, you're popular. What happened? You become more popular, right? Let's just be honest. You become more popular. You know what I'm saying? People are more invested. Now everybody wants you on their team. You know what I'm saying? They want to communicate with you. They want to become your friend. Like, you know what I'm saying? You get more attention. You get more girls. That shit comes along with the territory. You don't have to try to really put too much focus on that part. Focus on trying to be the best player ever created. Every player should have that mentality. Now, mind you, you know what I'm saying? Some players just are greater than other players. Like, you know what I'm saying? But that doesn't mean that you can't give it 110% every time and work on your craft on trying to become the best version of yourself as an athlete. You get what I'm saying? So I think that's real important. But it should be a good game tonight. I don't know what Ty Lue, I don't know his game plans tonight, but if you ask me, it's going to have to evolve around size in the middle, because we know with the New Orleans Pelicans, they have a lot of size in their front court. You know what I'm saying? Being with Brandon Ingram, Herbert Jones, and then you have, you know what I'm saying, your 7-footers. You got Jonas Valanciunas, and then you got Jackson Hayes, you know what I'm saying, who's a nice young talent, you know what I'm saying? So they have size, bro. They have a lot of size, and then you really don't have too much size over with with the Clippers because they traded Ibaka earlier in the season, so they're gonna have to make do with Zubac and Hartenstein. You know what I'm saying? And I like Hartenstein, but Hartenstein didn't see the floor against Minnesota, and I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? In a game to where Cat really didn't play that good, I thought there was an opportunity for Hartenstein to get some valuable minutes in meaningful basketball games. You know what I'm saying? He didn't play throughout the whole season. You feel me? But all of a sudden now it's all fucked up. So that's what we're looking at, man. But I'm looking forward, to watching this game. I just want to see good competitive basketball. Marcus Morris Sr. is going to have a bounce back game because he did not play that well against Minnesota. And Marcus Morris Sr. is capable of giving you 20 to 25 points a game, in my opinion. I like his game. It's kind of sort of like a poor man's Carmelo Anthony type game. He can post you up. He can stretch out to the three-point line. He can knock down those threes. So it should be very, very interesting. But then Reggie Jackson is going to have to play an efficient and complete game as a point guard. And that doesn't necessarily mean like he needs to go out and drop the 5. Like he can have 15 and like 12 assists, and they can win by like 5-6. You feel what I'm saying? But he has to protect the ball, and he has to take good shots. See, Reggie Jackson is big enough and good enough, in my opinion. He has a strong handle to get into the paint. You know what I'm saying? And he has big hands where he can shoot them little floaters and at least try to get himself to the free throw line. He doesn't need to worry about like the dribble, step back, like long jumpers. Like I would let that go. If you're trying to win a basketball game, you have to play a different style of game. You have to be able to switch your game up. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing that I thought Russ. That's one thing that I thought Russ did an excellent job of as the season, progressed. As it went later into the season, we seen Russ really value the ball and get good shots, great shots, instead of what he was doing earlier on in the season when he was just throwing that motherfucker off of the backboard and having hella turnovers and just trying to force the action. In my opinion, I thought that he played like that intentionally, in my opinion. So, you know what I'm saying? And that shit, I didn't think that wasn't good. You feel what I'm saying? But it was a reason why he was like sabotaging the season early, because they lied to him. They never really fully accepted him. The fans, the media, everybody was on Russ's helmet, bro, and that can be damaging, you know what I'm saying? Especially when you, as a player and as a man, you hold a lot of pride. So when you feel like you're being broken down, you're getting emotional. No matter what you try to show everybody in the public eye, behind the scenes, bro, you had to have sensed that Russell Westbrook was hurting, bro. He was hurt. His hometown team and fans, they didn't really embrace him. LeBron and AD didn't really take up for him. And if they did, it was sort of kind of in a way to where, you know what I'm saying, they did it, but they really wasn't serious about it. You know what I'm saying? All of the on-court and sideline gestures when Russ would make a certain play and not really being supportive and picking their teammate up and picking their brother up, man. You know what I'm saying? So, but I still think Russ can be, you know what I'm saying, a championship level point guard, in my opinion. I do. I believe in Russ, bro. Even though we bash him and say he not this. I remember he was like, man, Russ ain't a championship point guard. Russ said out his mouth that he doesn't give a fuck about a championship. You feel me? He said he's not going to let that define who he is as a player. I understand it. We don't want him to say shit like that. But at the same time, I get what he's saying. He's going to still be the same type of player. He's not really going to let all of that shit, you know what I'm saying, try to affect him and change his game up too much. But he does need to play a little bit more under control. He does need to play a little bit more smarter. He needs to have more poise in certain situations, you know what I'm saying? But he can do all that and still be aggressive without taking his aggressiveness away, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes it's a difference between being out of control aggressively and then being in control aggressive. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I feel. That's how I feel, man. That's exactly how I feel. And Russ, he'll get it together. You know what I'm saying? He'll get it together. I know he will. You know what I'm saying? As a professional, you want to win at all costs. When Kobe Bryant endorses you, you got to get it together, bro. If someone like Kobe Bryant gives you his endorsement, bro. Rest in peace to the mama, the greatest, in my opinion, that ever laced the basketball shoelaces up. You feel me? And step out there on that hardwood. That's just my opinion. I don't give a fuck what nobody else think. You can think what you want to think. But when somebody like Kobe Bryant endorses you, bro, that shit means a lot. And it's a reason why everybody around the league is quoting Kobe. They're trying to tap into that Mamba mentality. We've heard Jason Tatum, Kyrie Irving. We heard motherfucking Kevin Durant. We've heard motherfucking Klay Thompson speak to the team about what Kobe told him. And, you know what I'm saying? Just sharing nuggets for, you know, the players that's entering their first postseason right now, or, you know, players that's, you know, still raw when it comes to postseason play. Excuse me. But yeah, that's what it is, bro. So, I mean, so when you got somebody like that who endorses you, got to get your shit straight. You got to come correct, bro. Because this shit ain't for pussies. This shit ain't for suckers. This shit ain't for bitch-ass niggas. You know what I'm talking about? And y'all know how I do. I like to, you know, ramble on about different shit. But it's all basketball related, so we good. But to get back to the Clippers and the Pelicans, I think Reggie Jackson has to have an efficient game and play a good floor game as a point guard. You don't necessarily have to take a high volume of shots and score a lot of points. That doesn't necessarily equate to wins. We've seen that earlier in the season or throughout the season with the Lakers, as LeBron has averaged damn near over 30 points a game. You know what I'm saying? And it resulted in a lot of losses. So you have to be smart. You know what I'm saying? Nicholas Batum can provide defense on Brandon Ingram and make it tough for him. They're gonna have to contain CJ McCollum. McCollum is a walking bucket. You know what I'm saying? He can create a shot with the best of them. You know what I'm saying? And he has experience playing in the playoffs. So this type of game is not gonna rattle. It's not gonna rattle CJ McCollum. But CJ McCollum is gonna have to provide leadership. See, it's all about how you lead your team, how much confidence that you instill in your brothers. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm looking to see what kind of leadership and what kind of poise does Brandon Ingram have being in this situation, because we know Brandon Ingram has never been in a situation to where he's playing in a meaningful playoff type game, except for that San Antonio game. But you're playing a different type of monster, a coach that already won an NBA championship, and Ty Lue, and has been to numerous, you know what I'm saying, playoff appearances as a player and as a assistant / head coach. So this is going to be a different game than that San Antonio game for Brandon Ingram. So Brandon Ingram is going to have to show up and show out. I think Brandon Ingram is going to have to be a real aggressive on both ends of the court, especially on the defensive glass. I think Brandon Ingram is going to have to really, you know what I'm saying, get in there and get them rebounds and get out in transition. See, once you get out in transition on the Clippers, you can get their bigs and some of their guards in foul trouble. See, because the Clippers aren't really a great transition defense team. They like to get back and set up their defense. You know what I'm saying? So that's going to speak volumes to how well the Clippers handle transition defense. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to see what that looks like. You feel what I'm saying? And for the Clippers, I think they need ball movement. They need to execute, and they need to involve their bigs more. Hartenstein could get that high-low with Zubac, and they could do them little floaters, you know what I'm saying, 10 to 12 feet away from the basket. They can really score down there. Like, so you have to use those guys. Like, you feel me? Because if you don't use your bigs, they're not going to be invested in trying to play defense. And that's just a fact, bro. They're not going to be invested in playing defense. And that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? So, that little weak-ass accidents, holding up traffic for that shit. I hope everybody alright, though. Look like a little fender bender, that's it. But yeah, that's what they gonna have to do, man. You know what I'm talking about? You know, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, though. You feel me? I'm gonna break this shit down from a different level. You feel me? And you know another important thing that people don't really pay attention to? Setting screens are real valuable. Let me say this again. Setting solid screens are real valuable. It's real valuable. Because when you set a solid screen on an opposition, you're wearing them down physically. Nobody wants to run into a motherfucking 6'9", 6'10", 280-pound, you know what I'm saying, power forward. Like, getting hit by them screens, that shit wear you down, bro, physically. You feel what I'm saying? But a lot of players these days, they don't hit the body. They just run to the spot and they're screening a spot. It's like they're screening so they can slip that screen. But I'm talking about actually hit a motherfucker to where they feel you. Let them feel you. See, they took the physicality out of the game, bro, and that's hurting our game, bro. You can't hand check. You can't do this. You can't. You're just supposed to let motherfuckers just do whatever they want. That's not basketball. That's not sports. Like, you know, I'm not going to just let you do anything. As I was, you know what I'm saying, explaining to y'all in one of my other videos when I still play in my little adult league or whatever. You feel me? 40 and over. I'm just telling motherfuckers like, bruh, I said the 6'8" nigga, you're not running through this lane full speed, nigga. You getting checked. So if you not like built for that, you not ready for to do that shit, nigga, just stay the fuck away from me, bro. Cause I'ma hit you. I'ma hit you, nigga, on the screen. I'ma hit you running through the lane. You gonna get touched, bro. And then when I'm guarding you, I'm up in you. I'm physical. You know what I'm saying? I'm not hand checking you, but you feeling me. You feel me? I got a forearm ready for you. Especially when you're in a post. But motherfuckers don't be understanding how to play. I'm like, bro, like, motherfuckers need to get back to the old school game. If everybody in the motherfucking game actually adopted old school principles, you would really force your hand, bro, and force the league to really change the rules back to how it used to be. But it's too many players now that just play soft and just let you do whatever. Those are the players that's going along with this new style of play. But if everybody took, you know what I'm saying, this shit serious and be like, man, everybody on this team, I want everybody to be physical. Old school, Detroit Pistons, LA Lakers, New York Knicks, you know what I'm saying? Seattle Supersonics, San Antonio Spurs, motherfucking LA Lakers, Chicago Bulls. If everybody was at Charlotte Hornets, Miami Heat, if everybody, Indiana Pacers, if everybody be motherfucking physical, you get what I'm saying? Then we'll get a better game and it'll be more competitive. But since nobody wants to really take on that challenge, and I don't know if it's a burden on some people, then we get this soft ass play. Like, you feel what I'm saying? But you have to be able to establish the physicality early in a game. You have to set the tone on how the game is going to be played. You know what I'm saying? Because they know oh shit, I'm in it for a dogfight tonight. You feel what I'm saying? But we have a lot of great offensive talent in the NBA. But do you think that Kevin Durant and motherfucking Kyrie Irving and all these players would be who they are back then in those days where you're allowed to touch a motherfucker and be physical with motherfuckers? Nowadays, it's easy. Like, and I'm not trying to take anything away from them, but I'm sort of like, I'm just being realistic. If you put the shit in perspective, bro, if motherfuckers was more physical with Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, it would be very, very hard because they already work hard to get shots off. It would be even that much harder to have legs taking those same type of shots with a contested hand, especially when a motherfucker bumping you, not a land cutting you off when you try to make a move, bumping you and then forcing you the other way to do a counter move, and then now you got to pull up for a jumper. That's taking a lot of motherfucking energy out of you. You get what I'm saying? So motherfuckers need to understand that if you want to win, bro, you got to be physical. And this motherfucking Brooklyn and I know I'm jumping all over the place, but I'm just speaking basketball though. This Brooklyn and motherfucking Boston series is gonna be a good series, and it's gonna tell how good Boston's defense really is. Because regular season means nothing. This is a whole new season. So if you can't have that same type of mentality coming into this postseason as you did to end the regular season, you know what I'm saying? Then they're gonna struggle. They're gonna have to be the best defensive team in the playoffs to win the championship, bro. And that's for any team. If you want to have aspirations of winning a championship, you know what I'm saying? Your defense is going to have to be the best defense in the postseason. Period, point blank. Because offense is easy. Offense take care of itself. It's so hard to guard motherfuckers one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? Especially when the ball moving and then you got shooters and great star players on your team. It's hard to play one-on-one defense, but it's all about a team concept when it comes to defense. You can have great individual defenders and you can have an overall trash ass team defense. But I got great defenders. I got great individual defenders. But if you don't have no cohesiveness on that side of the ball, and no chemistry, you know what I'm saying, and no camaraderie, then your defense is gonna suck. So everybody has to be on a string. Everybody has to be aligned. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has to have the right mentality. Everybody has to communicate on defense for you to have a great overall team defense. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what it's gonna have to be, man. You know what I'm saying? And for me, for the Clippers, it's weird because this protocol shit. If Paul George, just think about this, bro. Common sense, right? If Paul George is in health and safety protocols, wasn't he around his teammates just the other day and the day before that? Like, shouldn't everybody be in the same health and safety protocols? To which you would either have to cancel those games or reschedule it or forfeit the game? Because this health and safety protocols is crazy. You know you can be in health and safety protocols without no symptoms. So if I feel good enough to play, and this thing has been normalized to being like a common cold, if this is the situation, why can't I play? Like, whose life am I really risking at this point if everybody is already vaccinated anyway? If everybody is already vaccinated anyway, because you had to be in the state of California, it was a mandatory vaccination until they lifted that, you know what I'm saying, that mandate, not long ago. You feel what I'm saying? So if that's the case, right, think about it. Think about it. If that's the case, then why the fuck does he have to miss the game? Like, you feel what I'm saying? This shit makes no sense, bro. If you're gonna lift these mandates and shit, just get rid of the motherfucking health and safety protocols. That shit is a thing of the past. Health and safety protocols, fuck the shit. Like, you feel me? If a motherfucker ain't injured, a motherfucker can play, let him play. These motherfuckers already transferring bodily fluids, sweat, open cuts that they might not, you know what I'm saying, know about, you know what I'm saying, blood, sweat, you know what I'm saying, saliva at times. Niggas be breathing all on the motherfucker. If you can do all of that, who give a fuck if you know what I'm saying, might have a common cold or a flu? If motherfuckers take care of their body and, you know what I'm saying, you take all your anti-inflammatory natural medicines and shit and natural foods and vitamins, then nigga, you should be in the clear. You should be good. You feel me? Especially if you vaccinated and got all these different booster shots. Why the fuck you gotta miss the game because of health and safety protocols? It makes no sense. That shit makes no fucking sense. They emailed me the other day, my son's school, right? He plays for his motherfucking 7th grade team. So they emailed me, your son has been exposed on this day and that day to COVID-19. I said, okay. He didn't even know. They didn't even tell him, but he got a test every week. He has to do a test every week, PRC or whatever that shit, PCR test. They have to do the test every fucking week. You feel what I'm saying? Just common, you know what I'm saying, common protocol. But you didn't tell him. He didn't even know. I had to tell him, like, yeah, bro, you know what I'm saying, you've been exposed. He was like, I didn't know. I didn't get anything. They didn't tell me anything. But he got a test every week. But guess what? He still played in his last 2 basketball games in back-to-back days, Wednesday and Thursday. So it's just like, if it's health and safety protocols, why you let him play in a game? Which, if he was already been exposed, that means that he possibly could expose everybody else on the opposing team too, and they didn't cancel none of the games. So it's just like, it makes no fucking sense at all. This shit is stupid. And now the Clippers went from being a 4-point favorite to now it's a pick'em. So obviously money controls all this shit. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. It's just, this shit is all money motivated. So the Clippers, they probably gonna win anyway. Like, you know what I'm saying? So this really don't have nothing to do with Paul George being out. You know what I'm saying? So they orchestrating all this shit behind the scenes, bro. And that shit make the game weak. When it's all these different politics involved in this shit, let the players play, bro. Like I always say, these niggas have no control over their career. And I'm not mad at Kawhi. I'm disappointed in these niggas just for allowing themselves to be controlled. If you're a hooper, nigga, if you're a hooper and you want to hoop, with these non-driving motherfuckers, if you're a hooper and you want to hoop, right, Why not motherfucking why not just say, nigga, fuck team doctors, fuck all y'all restrictions, I'm going out there and hooping. But you want to allow this motherfucking Zion Williamson, who I guess is out of shape. He looks like he's in way better shape. You know what I'm saying? And I hope he keeps progressing towards getting in even better shape. If he can do all these 360s on a broken foot, right? I don't know how healed that broken foot is. I don't know what's his rehabilitation. I know that he wants to play. It's been said that not only Zion, but Kawhi Leonard, they both want to play basketball, right? If that is the case, right, why can't you let these niggas play? Like, what kind of, you're protecting your investment how? I mean, that shit makes no sense to me, bro. We want to see the best players in the world play. We want to see the best players in the world compete for a chance to win a motherfucking trophy, win a championship. We don't want no handouts. We don't want if this would have happened, or if this person would have played, if that person would have played, then it would have been a different story. But guess what? We'll never know if these motherfucking teams keep allowing their star players to sit out. Guess what? Each time you're allowing your star player to sit out, they're still getting older. They're still getting older. It doesn't matter if they sit out 4 to 5 seasons in a row. Guess what? That first game back, they can injure themselves. Or they can injure themselves in practice. They can injure themselves going through rehabilitation, one-on-one workouts. You know what I'm saying? 3-on-3 contact, 3-on-3 no contact. Injuries are a part of the game, bro. You can't really stop and protect the motherfucker from getting injured. They can take care of their body all they want to, right? They can take care of their body all they want to. But if a nigga really ain't going hard, or if a nigga going hard, then shit, injuries are bound to happen, bro. That's part of the game. You have to live with that shit. As long as you don't have motherfuckers out here playing out of control and taking the wrong steps and trying to do the wrong moves, you can pretty much avoid a lot of shit. But you have to have a good awareness. You can't just be out there playing. Pay attention to when you go up and when you land and somebody, you know what I'm saying, flying at you, about to fly at your feet. Kind of fall down, like, with the momentum. You feel me? I'm just saying, bro, these niggas don't understand shit, cuz. But, I mean, that's what it is, though. But, you know, hopefully it'll be a good game tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? But this shit all money motivated, you feel me? These niggas ain't no real niggas. These niggas out here on some bitch shit. You know what I'm saying? I love Kawhi. And I want to see him on the court. I know he wants to get out there and play, but you can't allow these niggas to control you like that, bro. If you a hooper, nigga, then go hoop, period. If you feel like, nigga, I'm good enough to go win this championship, then go do it, bro. Be a real nigga. I'm tired of these niggas being controlled because of money and investments and motherfucking, what's the shit? Endorsements and all this other shit. Fuck, bro, your money gonna come regardless, nigga. It's gonna come, trust me. Get your ass out there on the hoop court, nigga, and sacrifice that shit. Get that shit out the mud, nigga. Real E-Leezy, man. Let me know what y'all think. Chime in, you feel me? Make sure you like, you share, you subscribe my shit, man. I'm trying to get my motherfucking followers should be way higher, bro. My subscriptions should be way higher. My likes, nigga, I got over 300 and some videos, nigga. Really? What's happening, man? You feel me? You know I give y'all that real, nigga. I ain't gonna sugarcoat you either. I ain't gonna come out here and cap for a favorite player. None of that shit, nigga. I speak real shit, bro. So that's what it is. Salute, you know what I'm saying? The Ticket. I appreciate you, bro. You know, Ticket put everybody on. So, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate Ticket for even allowing us to, you know, to have a platform, nigga. You just gotta keep it 100, nigga. Ticket started this shit. So, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Even when he was over on Facebook and all shit, Ticket started this shit from the ground up, bro. So, salute to Ticket TV, Too Raw, you know, and the rest of them out there, man. You know what I'm saying? So everybody keep doing their thing. Everybody keep being supportive of one another, showing love to each other. You know what I'm saying? We can respectfully disagree to agree, or we can disrespectfully disagree to agree. Shit, it's all good, man. But we don't have to be internet thugs. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just basketball, man. It's just my opinion versus your opinion. And guess what? You know I had to end it on this note. Fuck LeBron, nigga. Bitch ass nigga.